I'm Katie Martin.
And I'm Chris Hicks, and we're Extension Agents with the University of Tennessee.
Every day, Extension agents in 95 counties across the state help ensure Tennesseans have better farms, homes, and communities.
We're traveling the Upper Cumberland to introduce you to the farmers, families, and Extension agents who are cultivating communities. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of Cultivating Communities. Chris, Katie, and Grace is with us to head to Overton County today to meet up with our good buddy Jason Garrett and talk about agriculture in Overton County.
We're first going to the Holt Farm, which I think is going to be a great visit, as they not only raise some registered Angus cattle, but they also sell beef directly to the consumers, and I believe Levi's a vet, so we should have a wide range of knowledge to talk a little bit about the cattle business.
Looking forward to heading to Overton County and talk about all the great agriculture things happening there.
Hello everyone, welcome to Overton County. My name is Jason Garrett, the UT Extension Agent here for the University of Tennessee. Overton County, it's a special place to me. I'm fortunate enough to be the Ag Representative for the University of Tennessee here in my home county. A little bit about Overton County. If you was to come down the main highway and turn off in any back road, you're going to run into cattle. Overton County is a cattle county. Beef cattle production is the #1 commodity marketed out of Overton County yearly. Overton County, in numbers, ranks number 11 in the total number of all cattle, cows, calves, and bulls in the state of Tennessee out of 95 counties. Also in Overton County, cattle have to eat. We are a big forage producing county. About every farmer here in my county produces their own hay. Some market hay. I have many producers that use the University of Tennessee Extension office here in the county for recommendations on hay, spraying, seeding dates, all of that. So we have a lot of forage production here. Also with Overton County Extension, I work a lot with beekeepers, pond enthusiasts, wildlife enthusiasts developing food plots, gardeners, seeing a big increase in that. A lot of individuals are moving here from other states, buying up small tracts of land. They're interested in agriculture, and they're using the Overton County Extension Office as their go-to place to find out research-based information that they're new and wanting to learn more from. Also here in Overton County, personally, I used to be a landscaper. I used to landscape full-time, build lawns, landscapes. I get a lot of lawn and landscape questions, which is right down my alley. Also here in Overton County, we have a feral hog program. I work with the United States Department of Agricultural hog trapper. We have a full-time hog trapper here in Overton County. Many landowners over the past few years have called me on what to do, so I work with them on the best management practices available and also introduce them to my trapper we have here to help them eliminate the destructive feral hog that we have a problem with here in Overton County. Overton County, parts of the county are heavily wooded. The second greatest agricultural commodity marketed out of Overton County yearly is timber. We have thousands of acres of timber. Like I say, a lot of rough areas, primarily to the southeast and the northeast, that's not fitted for agriculture production, but there is a great volume of timber there that is harvested yearly here in Overton County. Not only does the Overton Extension Office offer agricultural programs, we also have a strong 4-H program. We have 2 full-time 4-H agents offering 4-H archery, camps, clubs, honor clubs, basically you name it. They are very active and have probably the one of the best in the Upper Cumberland region. We also have a strong FCS program teaching diabetes, co-parenting, health, food nutrition, all those things that the FCS is involved in. There's also a few clubs and organizations affiliated with Overton Extension here in Overton County. We have the Overton County Cattlemen's Association that probably has 225 members. We also have the Overton County Beekeepers Association, as well as the Tri-County Forestry Association, which Extension works with a lot on field days for better timber production, harvesting, and overall timber management. When deciding on where to go today on Cultivating Communities, since Overton County is a beef county, we just had to come to a beef farm, one that's well-rounded, one that does it all, does it correct. That was my first choice to promote was beef, since it's #1 here in Overton County. And the second place we're going to go to today is something that's kind of based in the past that is still used here in the future. So make sure you tune in.
I'm David Holt from Livingston, Tennessee, just outside the city limits here in Overton County. Here we do registered Angus beef, registered Angus cattle. We do sell bulls. We sell some few replacement females. Most of our marketing here is through the Genetic Excellence Angus Bull sale the first Saturday in January of every year, regardless whether it falls on January 1 or not, we're there. In that bull sale that we have, we will also have commercial bred, heavy bred heifers that our other consigners do the heifer side, and what that's for is our past bull buyers have extra females, bred heifers that they market through that. And it's worked really well, and the stipulations there on those heifers are they either have to be bred to or sired by a bull that has previously went through that Genetic Excellence sale. How I got to this point in my life is I farmed all my life, basically. I started dairying here in 1980. I got out in 2006, so basically 26 years I dairied here. And my problem with that was that it got harder and harder to get help to run the dairy. And I'd done it for years by myself, but got bigger. We had to get bigger to make ends meet, and then the labor got to be an issue, just like it is today. After that, I decided that I'll just go into the Angus business. I started off with just some commercial Angus cows. Then I got interested in pedigrees and other things, and I loved AI cattle. So it was a good challenge for me. So I decided that that's where the route I wanted to go, was the registered Angus side. We do also, in this group here behind me, we've got our replacement heifers. We haven't got them sorted off yet, but we've got some steers in there that we are keeping back to market through our beef sale. We do our homegrown beef. We sell it either halves, wholes, or we even go down to the packaged meat. It's let us add a little bit of value to these steers that don't make it as our bulls, you know, and we're pretty hard on those young men that we go through, and we'll start looking at them. And where we start is at their foot structure. We work our way up from there. And if they don't meet all our qualifications, we make steers out of them. So we want, at the end of the day, we want that commercial bull buyer to be satisfied with the product that he purchases from us and other breeders across the state in that sale on January the 1st, or first Saturday in January, excuse me. You know, on the extension side of that, they've been really great for us. Over the years, especially back when I was in the dairy business and we had to keep rations, you know, balanced for those old dairy cows to keep down health issues, maximum milk production. You know, they've helped me balance rations. They've done economic plans for me in the past. And, you know, presently, you know, we're still doing a lot of stuff with them that just keeps this operation going. On the registered Angus side, you know, they've always been there for us. And, you know, we can't say enough good about those programs that they have. And they try to meet all aspects of agriculture, and I just think it's awesome. Our marketing side on the beef deal is, as people have grown more aware of what they're eating, they want to know where their product comes from, how it's been treated. And these calves are all raised here from babies, and we know what they've had, and that is our main selling point, and people really seem to like that. They want to know how their beef's raised. We've even had people come here and we'd have them on feed. They even come to the bunk. They pick it out. We've had that to happen. And that's their choice, you know. If they're buying a whole beef, they want to see it, and I have no problem with that.
Agriculture is a family affair at Holt Farms. After hearing from David, we met up with his son Levi and his wife Caroline to learn about the things going on at their vet operation and the work they're doing with embryo transfer.
I'm Dr. Levi Holt with Green River Embryo Transfer. We are a veterinary reproductive service based here in Overton County in Livingston, Tennessee. We provide several different reproductive services, mainly for cattle producers in this area and surrounding states as well. We specialize in conventional embryo collection, or the layman's term, I guess, is flushing cows. We also transfer those fresh embryos, transfer frozen embryos, cryopreserve or freeze embryos as well. We personally specialize in conventional methods for collecting embryos, but we do handle a lot of IVF eggs as well. We also offer donor housing here on our farm, located at Holt Farms in Livingston, Tennessee. So, you know, for clients that would be interested, you know, we can bring those animals in, we can do all that work ourselves, and then, you know, basically get them the embryos that they need, and they all they have to do is bring us the cows. Embryo transfer is kind of geared more towards those purebred or registered producers or seed stock producers, if you will, that are looking to replicate those elite genetics in their herd or within the breed at a faster pace. So, you know, by using embryo transfer, we can take that animal that, you know, normally produces one calf per year, and she can have multiple calves per year, you know, and we can replicate those genetics faster and obviously provide more of a higher end market to their clients, commercial producers, or other seed stock producers as well.
I'm Caroline Holt of, I guess, Green River Embryo Transfer and Holt Farms and beef and all those things. We started selling beef in 2019. It was something that we kind of just wanted to dip our toe into and see kind of how it would go. You know, a goal that we've had for a long time is to not sell commodity cattle off of our farm. We have what I would consider a nice registered herd, and I don't consider them commodity cattle. So being able to add value to anything that we sell off the farm was kind of the driving force behind that. And then 2020 hit, and people in our county were worried about where they were going to get food from. That was a real issue. I'd say that kind of sparked phase 2 of the beef, where it became a priority to really sell beef in our community. We just sell off our farm. I can't tell you how many times people come to buy beef and we're able to walk them around, and right up here by the barn we've got bulls for the bull sale, we've got donors that we're housing, we've got steers that we're finishing, we've got, you know, all these different parts of the beef cycle happening right here. Being able to connect the consumer to their food it's been a really neat thing. So that's why we've chosen to just market off the farm. You know, it just kind of restores that producer to consumer connection in a different way than we've probably seen before.
Had a great trip at the Holts, learned a lot, not only about their cattle operation, but Levi's vet operation, and now we are headed to our next stop, right?
We're gonna learn about some mules, go see some mules.
As a big fan of the equine industry,
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see what we have in store.
Hey, this is W.J. Staggs, Overton County farmer, and most of all a logger. Been logging his whole life, and up to about 20 years ago, mules was the way that he would get his timber out of the woods. And this is a way that loggers years ago, the only way that they had to get timber out of the woods.
About anything you can do with a mule, I can do it with these here.
About any old-fashioned agricultural practice, traditional, he does with mules.
Well, my name is Randall Boswell. I've been fooling with them all my life. I used to ride one when I wasn't big enough to walk through the field while my daddy'd plow. I always said I cut my teeth on these knobs here on the hame of an old mule. And then about 30-something years later, I lost my teeth with hames on an old mule, so, you know. But been doing it all my life. Used to farm with them all the time. Now just play with them, you know. Everything with horses, mules. I usually try to keep some of both. Yeah, this is a dying art. Horse and mule work is. There's not many around anymore that works them. And but we enjoy getting out and playing with them, and riding around and helping with the 4-H. We had 4-H had Christmas float in the Christmas parade on my wagon last year and won first place. Try to support the 4-H as much as I can, help them out all I can, you know. And I'm kind of partial to 4-H. We've got one of the best 4-H programs here in the county we've had in several years right now. We've got 2 good agents that works with the kids and does a fine job. I kind of hate to mention his name, you know, that fella, but Jason Garrett up there at the ag office, he's awful good to come out and check on your fields and take soil samples and tell you what you need to do and what you don't need to do, and I've been doing that for quite a while. So far, he ain't led me wrong. The extension office here in Overton County, we've got a good group in there. I've got to brag on them because they do a good job. Stay on top of everything, you know. If you need them, they're there to help you. Well, these horses is Heiflingers. I've had them about, well, I guess I'll have them 3 weeks Saturday, 3 weeks tomorrow, I guess. I bought them off of an elderly gentleman up in Albany, Kentucky, named Bob Sawyer. He broke them to work and had them ever since they was colts. They're both geldings. They work good. They stand there all day and never move. Tobin Joe's her name. That lead horse over there's Tobin. This Joe here. They work real good. I'm proud of them. We do a lot of wagon rides, do a lot of church rides, you know, and he does a lot of funerals. I've done a few funerals, not as many as he has, but we do that, and we a lot of these churches they have old timers day, they call it, you know, and people dress up in their overalls, and the women wear their bonnets and stuff, and some call it Friends and Family Day, but you know, we take the wagon, give them rides out of church, you know, and we do probably 8 or 10 of them a year, you know, and then birthday rides, weddings. We try to get in all the parades that we can around Lewiston, Bardstown, Monterey, Cookville, you know, that we can get in and just help support the parades and stuff, and help support the communities. But we just like to fool with them. If we tried to make a living with them, well, we couldn't feed them no way. So we just got them for the enjoyment and for other people to enjoy, you know. And it's a dying art that, you know, that we want to keep going as long as we can, you know. Just something to have some fun with, you know. Enjoy a little life in between working all the time.
Hey, we've kicked off season 2 with a bang here in Overton County. We've seen some innovation in agriculture along with some tradition in agriculture, Katie.
I've loved each of our stops, along with talking to Jason about just what agriculture in Overton County looks like in general. I can't wait to see what else this season has in store. If it's anything like Overton County Visit, it's going to be a good one.
We've had a lot of fun. Be sure and like us on Facebook, subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Thank you for watching another episode of Cultivating Communities.
I work with the United States Department of Agriculture.
Jason, I don't blow smoke, you know that.
You are Levi Holt.
I understand my name. I got that.
Also have a strong 4-H prop.
Sorry, do you want me to step out and you just have the spotlight?
No.
Hi, buddy. What's your name? Come here often?
Girl, you're gonna have a lot of bleeps. The Overton Extension Office.